Okay, let me introduce you to the platform that you're going to use to design the object that you want. So the website will be tinkercad.com. So from this website, the first thing that you need to do is to create a new account. So once you have created a new account and signed in, you can see on the left would be the lessons. So you can see the lessons. Those are the lessons that you can take to pick up the design skills, the basic design skills that you need to come up with a complete object or functional product. So if you're not going through the lesson, on the right side, you can create a new design. So this is what I'm going to show you today. So after you've created a new design, you will arrive at this work plane where you can see on the right, there are all these geometrics and letters where you can drag and drop into the work plane. So what I'm going to design today is just a simple S-hook. Okay, this S-hook, you can basically use it to hook your grocery bags, or you can even hook your clothes. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is to drag this round roof into the work plane. And after you have dragged into the work plane, you can see 3 different angles where you can rotate the object from. So I'm going to make it stand vertically. Alright, so I'm going to drag the second one in. Okay, so you can also use the right click of the mouse to pan the work plane. Alright, so this is how I rotate it to make it vertical. So now that there are 2 round hoofs, and I'm going to make a column in between. So I'm going to make one smaller than the other one. And I'm going to put the smaller one into the bigger one to make a column right in the center. Alright, okay, just let me make this a little bit bigger. Okay, taller. Okay, so I put it in. Okay, so you pan the work plane to see from different angle. Okay, so once it's nicely fit in the center, there's you can see this inspector here. When you click hold, okay, you create a column in between the round hoof. So once you click the column, the center column will disappear, and that will create a hole in the middle. So after this, after you have completed this, what you need to do is to group it up. You select everything, you click group. Okay. Once you click group, the complete model, you can see the complete model on the work plane. So from here, I'm going to show you how you can duplicate this round hoof. All right. So Control C, Control V. So now you have 2 round hoofs. 2 round hoof design, and I'm going to rotate the second one. Okay, second one I rotate to 180 degrees. Okay, now I'm going to move it. Okay, so now I move the second round hoof into the first one. So now it looks like an S. It looks like the product is going to come out already, so it looks like an S. So the most important part here for 3D printing is you have to make sure when you merge these 2 objects together, there must not be a gap in between. So you can actually scroll your mouse to zoom in and out. Alright. So when you zoom in, you can see that if there's a gap in between the 2 objects, so you want to make sure that the 2 objects binds together in between. So once you know that it's merged together already, you select everything again, and then you group it again one more time. So this is a complete 3D model. So from here, you can resize it, you can pull it long, and you can pull it wide. Okay, so after you have created the model, if you aim at the edge of the model, you can see the length and the width of the model that you have designed. So for this one, you can see the length is 57 millimeters and 43 millimeters wide. Basically, for a desktop 3D printer, you should design within 20 cm times 27 cm length and width. The dimensions of the print is the dimension of your design is very important. And if you aim at the center, you can see the height of the print. So after you have completed the print, you group them, you select all and group them one more time. Okay. So you can see that it's being saved. Then after you group them, you go to design and download for 3D printing. So the file that you use for 3D printing is STL. So you download for 3D printing in STL. Okay, download into your computer. Right after you download the model from Tinkercad, you now have a 3D file that you can send to the printer and print. Apart from this, create a new model, you can go back to the main page, tinkercad.com. Remember earlier I mentioned about the left side where you have the lessons? So let me bring you there. So from here you can see there are a few different lessons that you can complete. So after you have go through all the lessons, they will teach you how to create, like say, a key ring where you put alphabets into your model. And then there will be like how you create holes and all, how you scale, how you copy and paste. There are a few basic lessons that after you go through it, you would know how to create a complete 3D model that can be printed out using a 3D printer. After you have this 3D file in this STL file, how are you going to print your object out? So one of the options you can have is if you have your own 3D printer, you can print out using your own printer. If not, there are services around where you can use and they can print out for you. But guess what? There is this 3D design competition coming up and it's called the Makers Week. So you, along with other designers, can submit your models and 3D designs that you have just learned from tinkercad.com. You can come up with your 3D models, the STL files, submit to this online platform in this competition, and you have a chance to win an amazing prize. So do join this competition, and for more information, check the link on this page.